Make sure you comment the hidden phrase for your chance to win our weekly giveaway. This is Lux Sports. In 2015, the NFL's GOAT crown was a highly contested issue. Is it Manning, Montana, Breeze maybe, or is it Brady? But after winning his 7th ring and bagging his 5th Pete Rozelle trophy last February, it was clear to all NFL fans and sports enthusiasts alike. In the realm of pro football, there's only one man who's at its peak, and that is Thomas Patrick Brady Jr. And that's by no means a personal opinion nor an exaggeration. NFL.com writer Adam Rank had to revisit his list of GOATs in sports after Super Bowl 55, placing Brady at the number 1 seat from a former 7th place, just after NBA's legendary MJ. Speaking of NBA, 4-time champion Braun even tweeted Tampa Bay while congratulating the QB. Brady's former team, the New England Patriots, made their clear stance on the debate when they tweeted, "Congratulations to the greatest of all time." Don't even get me started on the amount of Super Bowl 55 memes. Not just them, of course. Several articles and personalities from major sports news outlets, such as ABC News, 538, CNN Sports, ESPN5, Boston Herald, Sports Illustrated, and many more have come to acknowledge the fact that Brady stands atop today among the pantheon of NFL players. Portland Trail Blazers guard C.J. McCollum even went as far as tweeting his thoughts on whether the SB Trophy should remain as Vince Lombardi and not Tom Brady should Brady win back-to-back and bag 8 chips before retiring. Though the GOAT moniker is usually subjective depending on where you base it from, it is true that Brady has outclassed some of our favorite young and old NFL players in terms of career QB wins, championships, Super Bowl MVPs, and touchdown passes. Really, what's left now are the juicy details. But before I get ahead of myself, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe, and notification bell for future updates. This is Lux Sports. 2020 and the Super Bowl 55 win. We ain't on the stats yet, but we cannot talk about Brady's greatness without first mentioning the very event that all the more cemented his GOAT status. Allow me to set the scene. After 20 epic years with the Patriots and an underwhelming 2019 run, Brady entered his 3rd decade into pro football in 2020. The 43-year-old debuted with a completely new team, Tampa Bay, new coach, and mostly new teammates. A risky decision that shocked the sporting community. But we all know how that turned out, in complete Brady fashion. His first season with the Buccaneers was a major success, with Tampa Bay winning 11 games, which secured their spot at the playoffs. Come 2021, Brady leads his team to its first Super Bowl since 2003, playing in a mostly empty stadium against NFL star Patrick Mahomes, no less. Against all odds, the Buccaneers secured the title. Sports Illustrated described the team's performance against the Chiefs as a vintage Patriot-style performance, excel on defense, win the special teams battle, let the other team beat itself, and let Brady do the rest. Indeed, TB12 did just that, hitting 3 touchdowns and completing 21 of 29 passes for more than 200 yards with 0 blunders. Number and percentages of winning. Despite Bree's astonishing accuracy and throw game, and Manning and Montana's Hall of Famer records, one significant thing that all these superstars fall behind, as compared to Brady, is his winning stats and percentages. In all the 344 games that Brady has played in, he's won 226 of them for all 21 seasons. That's more than 75% in his whole career. But what's more impressive is whether we're talking about regular season wins, playoff wins, or Super Bowl championships. This man is leading all of them. Yes, allow me to repeat myself. In all of them. Regular seasons, playoffs, and Super Bowls. First off, Brady's winning percentage during the regular season is above 77%, and during playoffs, it's above 73%. That's a couple of percent higher than Joe Montana, who ranks 2nd place in both categories, at 71% and 69% respectively. Next, we know winning during regular seasons and the playoffs are crucial, but winning the Super Bowl is monumental. Every 3 to 4 years, NFL rosters undergo major turnovers. That means a team's window of opportunity to win a Super Bowl is very short. It's one of the biggest reasons why QBs with more rings are more celebrated, simply because they were able to claim that victory with whatever team they had. Now, both Elway and Manning has won the Super Bowl 2 times. Joe Montana has won 4. And though Montana has never lost in all of his 4 Super Bowl appearances, which is quite a feat in and of itself, Brady has more than double Super Bowl appearances and has 3 rings more as well. Yep, that's 7 Super Bowl wins out of his 10 Super Bowl appearances. He's the only QB to achieve that, and he hasn't even retired yet. Brady may not have the greatest arm strength or mobility compared to his contemporaries, but he has led his team to Super Bowl glory in almost every circumstance. That alone is worthy of the GOAT spot. Aside from game winnings, Brady also won 14 Pro Bowls, and he's the only recipient of not 3, not 4, but 5 Super Bowls, MVP titles. Not to mention that he's the only one who's won the MVP award in 2 different teams. He's also the record holder for most touchdowns in both regular season and in terms of overall career touchdowns. Speed at which he gained his NFL records. Another thing that's impressive about Tom is the speed at which he earned most of his titles. He's actually the fastest QB to reach 100 wins in his career, but this will blow your mind even more. According to Desert News, if you divide Tom Brady's 12 careers into 3 7-year periods, each part alone would equal or even be better than what 3 Hall of Famer QBs, namely Aikman, Marino, and Montana, achieved in their whole entire careers. So that's like 3 Hall of Fame careers packed into just one. In the first 7 years of his career from 2000 to 2006, Brady won 7 division titles, 3 Super Bowls, and 2 Super Bowl MVP awards. At that time, he had a winning percentage of 74.4 in the regular season and 86% during playoffs. In comparison, Aikman won 6 division titles, 3 Super Bowl titles, and only 1 Super Bowl MVP award, while his winning percentage was 57% during regular season and 73% during playoffs. I know, the 2 stats aren't far off, but keep in mind it took Aikman a total of 12 years to achieve all those. That's 12 years versus 7. 7! And Brady only threw 3 passes during his rookie season. How crazy is that? In Brady's second 7-year period, from 2007 to 2013, his achievements had surpassed Marino's 17-year career. And if you remember, Brady was even injured in 2008, so he was only able to play 1 game during that season. Anyways, I'm not going to go into detail because you could just visit the article, but I think you guys get the point. Career longevity. Brady haters may doubt his stats, his wins, but one thing that's almost a sin to deny is Brady's career longevity. Need I point out that this man won his 7th Lombardi Trophy and 5th Super Bowl MVP award at the age of 43? He's the oldest NFL player to win those. His recent win also meant he has won a Super Bowl in 3 separate decades. Just last year, this man had 40 touchdowns and threw for 4,633 yards. Despite wearing a different jersey, and even at the tail end of his career, Brady played an active role in last February's championship. Very few athletes can boast that many achievements past 40 years into their careers, especially in one of the most physically challenging sports. Is he as good as he was in his peak? Maybe not, but considering the circumstances and situations during the 2020 season, combined with the 2021 win, LastWordsOnSports.com says that these may be the most impressive accomplishments of his whole entire career. The only thing that's scarier, but at the same time more exciting to know, is that Brady's not done yet. Nope, there's one more to expect from this legend, making sure that the moniker stays on his head for a very long time, maybe even forever. It's either you just accept that fact, or you walk away. So what do you guys think about Tom Brady being the GOAT of the NFL? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I know a lot of haters out there are itching to comment, so go ahead and make noise. But I rest my case. Now don't forget to watch this next video. Come on, you know you want to.